Welcome back. We're jumping right into the game. This is for the consolation prize for third place, $300. We are watching the two NA teams face off, VQ Untethered versus Kings of Urban.
But you didn't expect to be saying that, did you?
I did not, but we've seen some incredible games, so I'm not disappointed by any means. And I love buying you Chipotle.
Yeah, you do.
All right, already we're seeing some pressure from Pluto. Gambit marching up the line, though, trying to change this around and get some pressure for Kings of Urban. Like you said, you think Kings of Urban could win this, don't you?
I mean, can they? Yes. Will they? Different story. I think VQ Untethered coming off the loss they did. I mean, are they going to be on tilt? Like, genuine kind of question right now. If they are, then I don't think they stand a chance. Because you didn't just lose, you got blown out. That's the first blowout of the season finals we've seen. And honestly, that last game, VQ Untethered looked somewhat lost. They are still playing for, $300. It's nice prize money for kind of third place. Yes, you're not playing for, 1,500, but
it's still big for Rocket League too, right? Well, like when we look, the last prize pool that we had was $250, and that was the biggest prize pool in Rocket League. So the stakes are definitely very high in this match. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on the clock. It's still knotted up at 0 for both teams, but this one almost trickled in. MW does manage to knock it out. We did get an update a little bit earlier. MW is not the permanent replacement for Kyle Mask for the team. Okay. They're actually picking up Jacob, I believe.
Jacob?
Yeah. So basically, Perfect Storm is breaking up. And a few of them are going free agents. Some of them are retiring, actually. Pretty early to retire, but yeah, someone got a new job. It's a bunch of drama. I'll be tweeting out about it after the match. I don't have it all in front of me, and I don't want to say anything wrong.
Oh, you should 100% spread rumors.
Spread rumors. Kyle will be all pissed off. And I heard that he's starting a super squad with you, and then he's also playing League of Legends. Yeah, he's on TSM, right?
He's top playing TSM, whilst me and him LF1 for Season 2.
Word. Good stuff.
Yeah. All right, he's a very busy man. Yeah, some say he actually has 4 arms.
He's just always playing LoL and Rocket League at the same time.
Oh,
it's possible. All right, so we're going to see
dream.
You're not very good at Rocket League, though.
Better.
You're okay at League.
I'm good at both games. And if I had 4 arms, I'd be even better.
I'll play you as soon as this match is over, but we have 2 minutes.
I will destroy you for like, I'll even bet you a month's worth of Chipotle. Every single day, Rich. A month's worth of Chipotle on a 1v1.
Well, how about we still do that 2v2 game?
Or we could 1v1 for a month of Chipotle.
Let's do the 2v2 that we were supposed to do.
Are you afraid?
Let's do the 2v2.
That's great, because guess what? My partner's in the grand final. Yours is in the consolation. So, when you look at it like that, I think I'm most likely going to win that one as well.
All right. I see what you're trying to say there.
Pluto, can he find the angle? No, he can't. So close yet so far. Meanwhile, Waffle keeps the ball up. Minute and a half still yet to... minute and a half to go. Still yet to see the first goal.
Yeah, very, very even play from both teams. We're just not seeing anyone crack. We're seeing pressure from both teams, and both of them are kind of dealing with it. Right now, we have all 3 orange players back. VQ Untethered trying to defend that net. The Fireburners keeping the pressure on. Sometimes it's actually easier to maneuver something around 3 players in net than just 1, because they bunch up, miscommunicate, and bump into each other and just kind of make it a little too clunky of a defensive move. Right now we have 1 minute remaining. It's just kind of going to be who gets in this first goal. Pluto trying to make it.
This is basically golden goal. We could be in overtime for now.
Yeah.
Like that's literally how this feels. Neither team really showing us much, and I think both are going to be a little demoralized. They could have been playing in the grand final. They're not. They're playing in consolation.
There we go.
Does somehow blitz that shot in. That gives VQ that 1-0 lead. But 1-0 against Kings of Urban, nothing special. Of course, this is 2 North American teams, so we won't have to have that server switch after 2 games. So that's always nice.
Yeah, that is going to be nice, and also that will happen in the grand final with 2 EU teams.
Whoa.
I'm sure I don't even want to look at you right now, because I'm sure you have a giant smile on your face.
Just wait till the grand final.
Turning my chair around. 30 seconds remaining. VQ Untethered leads this by 1, and it doesn't look like Kings of Urban are going to be able to get one in, but this is kind of where they excel. Last 30 seconds, they tend to be able to pull out some crazy plays. So definitely look for that right now. 15 seconds remaining on the clock. Lachinio's going to try to push this back into the blue net. Pluto's there. Not able to get it. Fireburner marching up right now, trying to get the equalizer. It's not going to happen, though. 2 seconds. It looks like this might be over. It touches the ground, and that's it. VQ Untethered going to pull ahead.
By no means a dominating performance.
By no means at all.
6 shots to 3 shots. It honestly was very slow from both our 2 teams in the Constellation, but again, this is a big game. If you want to finish top 3 in the season, you want to be the best North American team in the season, this is really where you get to prove that.
Yeah. Going forward, it's still either team. Kings of Urban definitely still has a chance, but
I agree.
That win doesn't say much. We didn't see anything.
That was a very
impressive.
bland game.
Yeah.
I didn't really feel like
fighting for $300. You expect both teams to kind of pull all the stops out.
$100 each.
Yeah, that's not bad for a 3rd place prize.
Definitely not $500 each like first place, but still.
All right, we're starting this game off. Taking my peek over at Gambit right now. Expecting to see some big things out of him. Gambit, kind of the big playmaker for Kings of Urban. We saw some incredible plays out of him earlier. And Fireburner, too. The whole team has been performing really well today. It's just kind of a matter of if they can pull themselves together here. Pluto's going to manage to beat Gambit out in the air. Gambit overcommitting. Now he just watches Pluto walk that in.
That's a little bit of the VQ Untethered we know and love. Beautiful finish
at that touch. Great pass from Waffle. We're going to skip that replay short. All right, 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on the clock. The first goal has gone in a lot quicker than last time. It may look like VQ Untethered is going to put on a little bit more pressure, which is terrifying for the Kings of Urban.
It really is. Fireburner will be there to get the touch away, though. So it stays at a 1-0 game. Waffle tries to touch it away, but Gambit in a position to immediately counter that.
Yeah, Pluto with a nice push there. It's hanging out in the corner, which is scary. There's a full boost canister sitting there as well. I think Waffle managed to grab it. Lachinio's still in the corner. He's going to try to center this to Pluto. If Pluto can get this aerial, he misses it.
Went a little too high. Lachinio tries to track back. Pluto fights for it. And 2 play. Oh my God.
Wow, that's an open goal.
3 players.
Gambit. That's easy for Gambit.
I cannot believe what we've just seen. And that really sums up VQ Untethered today. Not the same team that we used to watching. The fact that 3 people have gone for the same ball there and the balls ended up going backwards is quite frankly embarrassing.
They really just, I kind of think, because they came out today incredibly strong. Watched them play really good games. Although they were losses, they did play good games against Flipside Tactics. I kind of think, like we said a little bit earlier, this team might be on tilt. They're a little bit bodied right now. They just kind of had a demoralizing loss. Their last game to Flipside Tactics, they may have crumbled.
Imagine if neither VQ Untethered or Cosmic finished in the top 3.
It's insane. Yeah, that would be absolutely insane.
Would that be classed as an upset?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, VQ Untethered, everyone initially was expecting the grand finals to be VQ Untethered Cosmic Aftershock. Like,
not everyone, Rich.
No, I mean, like, before like, we knew the league was going to be international, they were by far the top NA teams, right?
I mean, yeah.
Then once we brought the EU teams in, like if you remember, no one expected Kings of Urban. The first matches we did, everyone was like, oh, Cosmic Aftershock, VQ Untethered, and then VQ didn't play that day. Something like that happened, and then Kings of Urban that was their first game. They kind of bursted onto the scene.
Yep. We've
seen their team change as of today a little bit, and it's going to change more, but we're still seeing like kind of the same play style.
Right. Very similar play style. It looks like nothing has really changed. Everybody's doing a great job of filling kind of Kyle's role. And speaking of that, chance for Fireburner. He's going to be able to get it. Neither can Waffle.
Lachinio's going to push this up. Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens, though, when they do get their final roster in. How much that's going to change the game. It should be interesting. I guess MW is forever a solo player.
Forever alone.
I was going to say it, but I didn't want to be the one to say it. Well, Gambit's going to beat out VQ Untethered there, but the offensive opportunities quickly shifted back onto pressure on blue net. Pluto's going to try to make something happen here. If he can get this center, it's going to be very dangerous for the Kings of Urban.
Oh, I guess
there it is.
How did that one find its way into the back of the net? Let's take a look.
that's set up by Waffle here. He centers it off the net. Pluto's right there, but Waffle follows it all the way through. Beautiful, beautiful goal. That puts them in the lead now with 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining on the clock. Looking pretty good for VQ Untethered. Right now, we
trying to get it out, but just couldn't. Minute 35, time is ticking, and MW's kind of missed that one. Lachinio on a fast break.
Dangerous.
I'm not sure what Lachinio did. He kind of killed his momentum there, maybe a little too soon.
I think he was trying to like mind games MW there, or he's just absolutely insane. This one might go in though.
Nah, that's a big clearance.
Yeah, that was a very nice clearance.
Huge
by Waffle.
clearance.
That was beautiful.
Oh, this is the chance as well for Lachinio. Oh my lord.
Wow, whiff on that center. That was an impossible shot to take, but an easy center to take, and I think he just went for the shot there. Waffle with the aerial. He's going to send it across to Lachinio. Lachinio's going to try to march it up the line, but he gets beat by Fireburner. This could be very dangerous.
Oh, Pluto just does enough to put that one up and over the net.
Right in front of the net. They're not out of the woods yet. Oh, but Waffle with another one of those big clearances. Is it dipping? No,
oh,
but
Gambit put it off his own crossbar. Risky play, but luckily not going to get punished.
Looks like
everyone is missing it from VQ. Fireburner now may actually be able to try and run this one down the side. Gambit and MW both miss full boost. MW open net. Pluto big save though.
Yeah, well, we're seeing a lot from both teams right now, but with 30 seconds left on the clock, it is not going to be easy for Kings of Urban. They get it right here.
Sloppy defense for VQ Untethered. That is shambolic, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, no, I think shambolic's a pretty great word, Ben. Shambolic?
That was bad. Very bad.
We're tied up 2-2 right now. 26 seconds remaining. $300 on the line. It looks like they're going to tie up the series. Oh, Kings of Urban right now, the massive momentum shift. And the reason I say it looks like they're going to tie up the series is just how well Kings of Urban tend to perform with a small amount of time on the clock. There's a shot right there.
They should be called Kings of Clutch.
Kings of Clutch.
Would be a much more well-suited name for Kings of Urban. And guess what? That's off the... Oh my god.
Gambit.
Gambit's going to do it.
Oh, no, he misses it and it goes to overtime.
Wide right.
He's got to be hating himself right now. Gonna switch my camera actually over to Gambit and see if he can kind of redeem himself here. We get some initial pressure from the Kings of Urban and a shot right here. Lachinio manages to knock it out of the air with a solid aerial. It's still in their corner, but with Waffle, they're gonna try to march it up, but the shot is taken once again. The Kings of Urban are playing incredibly well right now. There's a shot from NW. If Gambit can position himself well here, he might be able to take a second shot, and there it is. It's not going to dip, but that's going to serve as a dangerous center, and MW is going to shoot. Oh, wow.
Such bad, scrappy clearances and defending from VQ Untethered. To be frank, playing like that, they don't deserve to win.
Oh, you got that. That's just beautiful play by Kings of Urban, though. That's why you followed through on everything. That was beautiful.
As a look at the scoreboard. All really in favor there of Kings of Urban. Only 5 shots from VQ Untethered. That was it, Rich. 5.
Yeah. And I mean, their conversion rate was pretty high, but at the end of the day, we've said it time and time again. Shots are what matter. It's completely what matters.
2 to 9. So
now we're tied up in the series.
Oh, sorry, 2 to 5.
It's 1-1, tied up in the series.
It is. Consolation, of course, both teams, as you said, Rich, playing for $300. Tasty third place prize.
Pretty tasty.
Of course, second place, $700. First place, $1,500. But
the players are ready. We're going to jump right back into this match.
If you had to take a bet, who is going to win this? Who would you say?
I have learned my lesson. I'm not going to take a bet right now, but actually, I have to pick one.
Because I can't pick.
I can't pick, but I feel like I should since you put me in the corner. The control room is picking VQ Untethered, so I'm gonna go with the Kings of Urban, and I'll bet Ethan in the control room. Wow, there we go.
You'll bet Ethan in the control room what?
Right off the bet.
Whoa, can you finish that sentence, please, Rich? Everyone was curious what you were gonna bet.
I was gonna bet him for his computer since I do not have a computer anymore, and I want to start playing Rocket League again very soon. I don't know what I'm offering. We will hear a counter offer from Ethan.
Ethan's gonna want something absurd. Ethan's gonna want like a soul.
I just want a computer so I can play Rocket League. All right, Lachinio.
Ethan has asked for your girlfriend's soul. How does that make you feel?
That is something that I own that I'm not willing to get rid of.
You own your girlfriend's soul. That's comparable to the computer. I think that's a fair enough statement.
Oh man, if my girlfriend's watching right now and she
you're
hears
dead.
me,
You're 100% dead. I'll dig the grave for you right now. Like,
getting back to the game before I dig a hole that's any deeper. 4 minutes left on the clock. VQ Untethered leading by 1. Right now we have Gambit though trying to find the equalizer. We have everyone going up for the aerial there, and that's not going to pay off. Poor Kings of Urban. Looks like Lichinio is going to be able to center this for Pluto perfectly, but Pluto's going to miss it.
Yeah, he didn't really angle his car very well.
I think he keeps going for these really, really impossible to take shots instead of just simply centering it. But as we say that, he does manage to walk one in. Actually, looking at what happened there, it looks like Fireburner tried to get a little bit cheeky with the ball. Fireburner ends up, or sorry, Pluto ends up using his boost and just drives that right in. Now they're leading up by 2. Looking pretty good for them, but as we've seen, Kings of Urban tends to ramp up as the game goes on, and they still do have 3.5 minutes.
Why do you think they don't kind of start the game with the same momentum and energy they have at the end of the game?
I think a lot of it is kind of, they're a slower team, is part of it. So like those strategies that they play tend to pay off later in the game. Like you're gonna see, like it's not like they don't ever win a game early, but it's they're kind of waiting for mistakes more so than trying to create plays. But Gambit is a huge playmaker, but that's just my personal kind of opinion on it. Another thing that it could be though is a lack of confidence, especially with a new player playing with them today.
MW just kind of missed a very simple shot, didn't even get it on target, which needs to be the goal at all times.
Yeah, I'm really
at least
curious.
Make the defending team work.
I'm curious to see what their comm situation's like too. Who knows if MW's even in comms with them?
I would assume.
I would hope so. But like you said,
Waffle, what a shot!
I'm getting text messages about selling souls now.
Oh, that's good. Good to know you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So let's continue that conversation. So you're selling your girlfriend's soul.
I never made the agreement, and I'm definitely not making it right now. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. VQ Untethered is leading.
Great.
There has to be an easier way to get a computer than selling a person, but
I mean, you're not selling the person, just the soul of the soul, which you said you already owned. So it really
classic demon work. I regret everything I said. Fireburner coming in.
I regret nothing.
Putting a Kings of Urban up on the scoreboard. Watching this goal go right in. That's a beautiful shot. Actually watched it go in over Pluto.
Good finish.
That's a great finish.
Now with 2 minutes 15 left. Game on. Can Kings of Urban somehow come back into this one? Gambit with a nice little shot. Balls to Fireburner. Back over to Gambit. MW was just kind of waiting patiently for that.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Kings of Urban still could make something happen, but it's not going to be easy for them. Especially VQ Untethered is playing very well right now. But there we go. Fireburner managing to get this aerial drive right in. Yeah, MW does have a little bit of ping right now, which is mildly concerning. That might be causing some of his wonky little plays.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's European.
Oh, is he? Yeah. That would make sense. We've seen a lot of the subs for some of these teams be the European guys who only play solo ladder. Interesting trend. Minute and 45 seconds remaining on the clock. It's 2-3, VQ Untethered leading. Awful, beautiful aerial. Fireburn is going to return that aerial.
Kings of Urban have done very, very well to reduce this to a 1.
Oh, big demolition here, and that's going to go in. That demolition.
VQ defensively today have been absolutely just astonishingly bad.
I really think they're on tilt at this point.
Compared to everything else.
That demolition, though, you had a player in position.
I'm just so used to watching them play so perfectly. Yeah. But this is just, it's just weird.
Yeah.
I'm not used to this kind of VQ.
MW in the face-off. It looks like a little bit of a win for him, but Pluto's quickly able to break that momentum up. It's returned by Gambit. This volley continues. Lichinio tries to dribble it, but he kind of fails. We have a little bit of an open goal here if Pluto doesn't get back down from this aerial quick. We see Waffle rotating up to the ball. Pluto dropping back. Fireburner is going to play it safe and grab this boost, but this looks like it might be an offensive opportunity again for the Kings of Urban. This might not even go to OT.
Shot on target. Lichinio does get that touch, but players lining up to hit it back. Pluto going to be aggressive. Lobs one, but fortunately Fireburner did get that touch. MW passes it over to Gambit. Gambit flicks it up. Chinio is in a position to touch it again, but a big shot from MW, and that is...
There it is.
Beautiful rocket lead from Kings of Urban.
I don't know what it is, but my MW cam's actually broken. He doesn't have a player cam, but we're still going to see this one go in. Just a beautiful play.
He doesn't have a player cam for you?
Yeah, I actually don't have... If I go to his player cam, it just goes to free cam. It happens to you too?
Weird.
Yeah, it's super strange. It's been happening all day.
4-4.
Wow. As we're talking, VQ Untethered manages to sneak another one in. Pluto right here off the wall does it all by himself, goes right over Fireburner. A little bit of a misread by him. Now it is tied up 4-4 with 30 seconds remaining.
Cannot write the games Kings of Urban have had.
It's the way they play. This always happens to them. Pluto once again trying to make a play off the wall.
Lachinio squares it up. Waffle for the win. Not going to be able to get it on target.
Pluto's going to try to send it back in one more time. Waffle's right there. This Fireburner's really keeping this safe. 5 seconds. Oh man, this is going to hit the ground and go to OT.
No, not yet.
Oh, they're trying to keep it up. They really don't want to go to overtime right now.
Oh my lord, this ball is up in the sky. Waffle trying to try and keep it up. Oh, Lachinio was begging to hit it, but just couldn't get there in time.
A nice face-off by both teams. It's pretty much a stalemate. Gambit tries to send it in right off the bat, and that's close. It's a little too close for comfort if you're VQ Untethered. They're going to send another one in right now. It's off the top. Pluto tries to clear it, but he misses that aerial. Gets a little bit lucky. He's going to it right now. MW tries to push him off the ball. This is an incredible play by all these players.
Oh my god, Waffle almost put it in his own net.
Terrifying. That's not incredible play. Waffle almost had an own goal there.
So much scrappiness from VQ defensively. They just need to get this ball out and focus on the attack, and that's exactly what Lachinio is going to do. Waffle and Lachinio open net. And
they're going to take
VQ Untethered go back into the lead in this consolation third place matchup. 2-1 the series count. Here's how Waffle put the ball in. Lachinio was waiting as well. It was always going to be an easy goal once they had that fast break. For now, though, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we return, we'll be back with more Kings of Urban.